The energy secretary is under fire for her response to this question. Listen to this.
There are various figures about this, so I'm curious if you know, how many barrels of oil does the U.S. consume per day?
I don't have that number in front of me, sorry.
So some suggest it's about 18 million, which would suggest you're releasing less than 3 days' worth of supply from the petroleum reserve. Why is that enough?
So you could find that number out if you were willing to do a little research. I mean, it's a little comical that Jennifer Granholm doesn't know that. Here now, Russ Vought, former OMB Director and Center for Renewing America President. Russ, always great to see you. Thanks for joining us tonight.
You bet.
Your thoughts on the current situation that we're in, all of these factors impacting Americans, but the price at the pump is one that's pretty important because every time you go to fill up the average tank, it's another $20. And people fill up, you know, some people a couple of times a month, a few times, you know, even a couple of times a week. And so this starts to add up for the average American. This is not a high-class problem. This is an everyone problem, right?
No question about it, and the Americans are going to feel it as they're on the road this weekend with the Thanksgiving holiday. And they're not going to have any confidence hearing from the Secretary of Energy after not just this interview, but the one where she laughed at the problem. And the problem isn't just that they don't have the numbers at their fingertips. The problem is that they have an anti-energy policy at their fingertips. This is an administration from day one that has set upon a war on energy, everything from canceling the Keystone Pipeline to eliminating drilling leasing on federal lands. And then for her to go out there in the same interview that you're talking about and to suggest that the producers just need to have more production, as if they're not doing everything they possibly can to deal with what this administration is throwing at them, is really just unconscionable.
Yeah, and they've had all kinds of problems and hurdles to face ever since this president took office. Essentially, as you mentioned, the pipelines being canceled and knowing that the green energy policies are coming, it's made them weary to invest. And also the idea of not being able to drill on federal lands, that takes the, you know, the supply, the area, the range down as well. And so you've got these companies with their hands tied, and yet everybody is saying, or the left is at least saying, that, you know, prices have gone up, and so they're raking it in. They're having a tough time right now, and if you keep pressing them, they will continue. Companies like Chevron and Exxon that employ so many people in this country.
Yeah, and I think the main point that you made is that coming off of last year, they're doing a lot to recover those extensive losses that they experienced last year. They're having a hard time getting people to be able to work given the vaccine mandates that are filtering throughout the economy and the reality of some of the policies that this administration has put in place that has kept unemployment levels where they are. And so, you know, they're up against a lot. And this administration doesn't make it any easier at any juncture in which we're trying to assess their anti-energy policy.
And I will just add that it's not necessarily the U.S. companies that are making money hand over fist. It's your OPEC nations. It's Russia. They use that revenue to run their countries. And Russ, they want to see that price high, and they are bucking Biden's request to increase production because they want to keep it high, even if it squeezes us. Russ Vought, great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too, Jackie.